Hello, everyone. Welcome to week 38 of the It Doesn't Matter podcast. And we've got myself, Strapfax, a.k.a. John Lee, and we've got...
The Dominican Dream, baby. The last time you're going to hear this voice all night. Papi Platano.
He lying.
Maybe.
There he is. And we've got...
I am the notorious one. I am Dom. Boom.
Folks, as of the recording of the show, big things popping, little things stopping, but we're going to talk about the upcoming Crown Jewel Premium Live event. So what kind of card is lining up to be the show? I can't speak today. Dom, what do we got for Crown Jewel coming up?
Crown Jewel. Guys.
Yo.
How you doing?
Logan Paul going for the United States Championship going against Rey Mysterio.
Mm-hmm.
It's time for Logan Paul to get that title.
Hold up. What? How much prime have you had today?
None.
Hey, this is pretty good.
None. It is time for Logan Paul to get that title.
¿Por qué?
Time for Logan Paul to get the title. What, has he been climbing up the ranks?
Nope.
Week after week, live event after live event? Is that what he's been doing? I don't think so.
Logan Paul is a big name. He's drawing money. This TKO merger. He just won last week in the fight. Didn't
he win it by disqualification or something?
No.
Did he?
Decision.
This by decision?
Yeah, by decision.
Weak decision.
I thought it was DQ, but fuck it.
No DQ.
I don't pay attention.
Well,
He beat him every single round.
Well, they showed highlights of his fight on Raw, but they didn't show how he won because it wasn't a nice victory.
Paul was getting into him. Imagine what he could do to Rey Mysterio.
Well,
You gotta go all out. Crown Jewel. Crown Jewel is a mini WrestleMania.
now,
They're going all out. Bring out the big dog, the big guns, the major guns.
I mean, he did have a great showing, so great that Cool Ray forced me by my very own hand to watch Roman Reigns and Logan Paul from last year's Crown Jewel, I think.
That was
Yes.
dope.
That was a great match.
Logan Paul, I mean, he can definitely pull it out, and
Hey,
he had a 2023 year-long feud with Ricochet, the future of Flight. But I'm a big Ricochet guy, but I think Rey Mysterio will actually have a better match with Logan Paul.
Yeah, well, with a more experienced veteran like Ray, who's been doing it for so many years, you can't go wrong with that. And then Logan Paul is a great wrestler, but for Dom to say he has to get the title, is he going to be there every week?
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, once a week. That's all he needs to do.
He could send in a clip or two,
Yeah, true.
Winning the title, I mean, is this the time where, Santos Escobar turns on his friend in the LWO?
It's coming, though.
I mean, they don't need him anymore. They got Carlito. They don't need
right,
Santos Escobar. Hell, they don't need Arturo Rujas or the other dude, DJZ. They don't need those guys.
Now's the time for him to win that title because you have Crown Jewel, and a few weeks later you have Survivor Series, and then December he can just hold on to the belt. He ain't really got to go against anybody, and then Royal Rumble time, back at it again.
I mean, and can you imagine Logan Paul being the, what title is it? The U.S. champion?
Yeah, U.S.
Defending the U.S. championship at the Madison Square Garden post-Christmas show? Can you imagine that?
There you go.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
There you go.
Who wouldn't want to spend lovely Christmas in the Big Apple in winter, Christmas time?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, no.
All right. What's up? What's next on the Crown Jewel?
All right, I don't know why this match is taking place. I didn't see Monday Night Raw, but you got the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes going against Damian Priest.
Dun, 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 dun.
Well, they did just recently lose the belts to
the
Judgment Day again.
Yeah.
So maybe there was some shenanigans going on, and maybe Damian has something to do with it. No.
I can tell you ain't watch Raw either. That's all that means.
I'm tired,
I don't know what's going on, but Cody with the win.
Anthony Smith chiming in on the Facebook page. What up, Anthony?
Logan gonna whoop that ass, he said.
Show enough.
Better.
Damn right.
Nah.
Cody Rhodes all the way.
Cody Rhodes and Damian Priest. I mean, should be a good match, but interesting factoid that the very first All In, guess who was there? Cody Rhodes and Punishment Martinez.
Yep.
So that's
I'm gonna go with against the grain and go with Damian.
Well, Cody's walking in with another injury, another leg injury of some kind. So that would be a good out for Damian Priest to pull the victory, or a good superhero story for that American Nightmare to pull out the victory.
Not the time to get injured right now. I know it's not close, but no injuries, baba. You got something.
Well, it's a worked injury, so
Okay.
so yes, Baba had that worked injury, and then it'll just magically heal up and disappear after the premium live event.
That's true.
Next,
All right, for your World Heavyweight Championship, you got Seth frickin' Rollins going against Drew McIntyre.
Ooh.
I like that.
it'd be a real shame if Shinsuke Nakamura had 2 attempts at the championship, and then Drew McIntyre could conceivably. Let me say it just one more time: that Drew McIntyre could conceivably win the championship from Seth Rollins in the same fashion that Rollins is worn out, beat up, and tired, and Drew is hunky, he's hot, and he's ready for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Oh yeah. I can't even say anything
I
after
don't know
that.
what to say.
Yeah, he fucked me up.
Well, guys, who's going to win the match? Seth Rollins or new champion Drew McIntyre?
If these injuries are real, Seth Rollins again.
Even if they're real, Seth Rollins is going to
Seth.
pull it out.
Yeah, I don't see them going away from Seth anytime soon. That belt was practically designed for him at the moment, and he is the workhorse. Yeah. But I really wish they could have gave it to Shinsuke so he can get a break, but it wasn't him. Then who?
Xavier Woods,
Oh God, no.
King Woods, lest we
I thought you were
remember.
gonna say Damian Priest.
No, he's not cashing. I don't want him
yeah.
cashing over that, but
But then that could play into Drew McIntyre. I don't know.
it all depends. Who is
Join
Drew?
the Judgment Day.
Is Drew a heel in this rivalry?
No, he's not a heel. He's real.
Okay.
Well, contract getting ready to expire.
Who?
Still.
In April.
He still ain't re-signed the contract yet.
Drew?
Drew.
He's got time.
Nah, he's got
He's got time.
I don't see him leaving. I really don't. I wouldn't be shocked though because he's done it before. But
He might shock the system.
ooh.
Boom.
Tickles.
Speaking of shocking the system, our next match, we got Rhea Ripley versus Nia Jax versus Shayna Baszler versus Zoe Starks for the Women's Championship.
Zoe Stark's coming out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere.
My prediction:
Zeus.
breakout star.
Zoe Starks?
Yes.
Wait, who are the other 3? I wasn't listening.
Rhea, Nia Jax, and Shayna Baszler.
It's gonna be Rhea anyway.
Ugh.
Yeah, mommy's gonna win. Mommy with the win.
It's gonna probably highlight Zoe a little bit more since she hasn't been on the main roster as long as these other girls, but it's gonna be mommy as always.
I want to know what they're going to wear.
Yes.
Because it is Saudi Arabia.
You're
So.
not
Nia
allowed
Jax already
to-
covered up.
Shayna Baszler, Nia, Rhea, and Zoe.
There's no hiding that though. Mommy she's a bad mama. Meow.
Who's speechless now? Let's go for it. Rhea Bloody Ripley. That's my pick.
Just Rhea, no bloody Ripley.
I think we discussed this on a previous episode, but let mommy keep it. Mama. Mommy. Next.
And your main events, you have L.A. Knight.
Yeah.
Going against the Tribal Chief. John, where's your shot glass at?
Oh.
Oh, shit, we ain't got no shot glass.
Oh well. Not my problem.
Going against the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. And you already know what's going to happen. I said this last week. Roman's with the win.
I mean,
Clean win, easy win.
Clean win. LA's going to shine. He'll get his time in and whatnot, but Roman with the win.
I mean, everyone gets their shine in these Roman Reigns matches, but it all ends the same way with Roman Reigns getting the victory in the end. So, like, is it even worth the time? Well, in this case, it is because we want to see how big of a pop LA Knight could get in Riyadh. So it is still something attractive main event. So that's a good thing. And hopefully, LA Knight's not known to be the best wrestler in the world. He's very, very adequate. But that's not about that. It's about his presence, his charisma, and let's see what happens. Crown Jewel, LA Knight. Can he live up to the main event status facing off against the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns?
The promos he pulls off and the way LA Knight's been in the past couple months, I can see him doing something, but he doesn't have that Sami Zayn where you want to just the crowd take over.
He's not
Make
the
him-
underdog.
No, he's not. But the problem is everybody knows when you go against Roman, you're not getting that belt. They all know it's going to Cody. And it's sad because it's so predictable, but hey, go against the grain. Surprise us. You've done it before.
You know, you can have a logical surprise in that, you know, it's a long title reign and he's made the record. It could happen any time now. But everyone's focused on WrestleMania, the most stupendous show all year long. Yeah.
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 What's
Crown
next
Jewel.
on the docket?
All
I got a
right.
question. I hate to do that, but if it's not Cody
Oops.
and it's not LA Knight, who are you going to make for Roman to allow that victory?
Kevin Owens for the 100th time.
Oh God, no. Is there a young superstar that's up and coming that deserves that title that you just cement them? That's the superstar for the next 10 years.
It's LA. Well, it's LA Knight or
Bad Bunny.
No.
Oh boy,
I
Bad
think,
Bunny.
I think LA Knight he's closer towards that older circuit.
Yeah,
He's in his
this is true.
prime, baby.
Oh my goodness. But
What, you just turned 40, you want to say? Not too long ago?
I mean, I know, yeah, they say now that the wrestler's prime is past that, but is there somebody in their early 30s or mid 20s that they can promote to be the next superstar, the next John Cena, the next
Well,
Roman,
they're-
the next whatever?
they're down at NXT.
Yeah.
Braun Breaker.
Which ain't no one.
Ooh. No,
Braun Breaker.
I don't see that right now. It's too early. He's going to run into the same Roman Reigns
So
shit.
by the time he is ready, he'll be 41. Yeah.
I give him another 2-3 more years.
Well, you know, I heard that phrase somewhere else today, and it was not wrestling related. Someone's got that dog in him, so that phrase is from something else, not just Braun Breaker's T-shirt
I just know
that Abel once got it.
I'm a good guy.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
I was thinking of other things. Oops, sorry, but it'll be a good show, and it's the date. It's the day before my birthday, so that'd be cool.
Ooh, happy birthday, Jean.
Thanks, guys.
How old are you turning?
Not one.
I'm still younger than L.A. Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe you got one more year, then you go against the Tribal Chief.
And we'll make you a superstar of the century.
You a
baby.
wrestler, what would be your finisher? Flying Wonton.
Flying Wonton.
Oh,
my
man.
goodness.
Mine will be a sleeper hole, and I call it Morir Soñando.
Oh,
If you're Dominican, you'll know.
shout out to all our Dominican fans out there, and a
Not
special.
Mitch Silver. Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself, Mitch Silver. There it is. There's the first F-bomb. Happened at 13 minutes. Timestamp. 13 minutes. First
I'm
F-bomb
only
here.
kidding, big man. I'm only kidding.
I don't care.
All right, let's get into it. Guys, Abel,
Dom.
Pro Wrestling Crate, what you got?
Woo.
All right. This month's Pro Wrestling Crate.
Brought to you by Abel.
Pro Wrestling Tees.
Sell it good.
All right. This month's crate, their edition was Mask and Paint Volume 6.
I recall. Yes, mask and paint. Hope there's a Vampiro thing in there
Hopefully some paint.
for Halloween. Help me out with that Halloween. Let me
real.
scare the kids with my treats.
Very first shirt.
Raisins.
The man who will be retiring in 2024.
Wow. Wow. Woo.
You should put that on there.
That
Look,
no.
look
that's-
at that.
We're saving that for Revolution.
That is like a near authentic WCW 97 shirt. That's pretty hot.
dope.
That's better than anything they could come up with.
That is a beautiful, beautiful
I like
shirt.
That. I like that.
Sting.
I like that.
Love you, Bubba. Next t-shirt. Ooh.
BDC says nice.
I don't know where he's been at. He's been missing for so many years. But Ole!
Oh.
El Generico.
Well, I heard he's been in an orphanage for some time now down in Mexico.
I heard he was on Raw. I don't know.
I don't know.
He's been doing it raw in Guadalajara, Tijuana, right there. So
All right, for the micro brawler, this one will be someone I actually got an autograph with. If I had known this was there, we could have done a little thing. But Gangrel.
oh, I think I've seen that on the social medias.
That's dope. That's dope.
It should have
Does
blood.
everybody get the same thing for the month?
I'm not sure.
What? Why wouldn't they? What's it gonna be
Well,
a
it
surprise?
depends on their tier, I'm guessing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I seen one video. Man.
I see some tears crying right now if they don't get that Gangrel figure.
Let's see. I get a. What is this?
What am I saying, BDC?
This is a Lucha Bros pillowcase? Okay. Lucha Bros.
Open
I'm
it up.
not wrestling with you.
Open it up.
Put some soap in it.
What?
Start swinging.
Y'all ever buy new shirts? Do you ever wash them first before you wear them?
Yes.
Oh shit, that is nice.
Actually, oh shit.
That's a pillowcase?
That's a pillowcase.
That makes me want some Mountain Dew Lightning.
Oh shit.
They just give you one pillowcase?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
One crate, one pillowcase.
Y'all know wrestling fans don't have girlfriends or significant
Lord.
others.
I do.
Listen, pal.
I am.
Listen. If you're in the business, you're single.
Not yet. All right.
Well, it has been quite a year for the It Doesn't Matter
it's
podcast.
been.
hasn't it? Woo-hoo-hoo.
We got a Darby Allin patch. Probably the only thing I'll ever have from him ever again once he climbs Mount Everest.
That patch ain't gonna save you, Darby.
Sorry. Danhausen pin.
Danhausen.
It's very nice. Very evil.
Definitely one of those things.
And for the autograph this month,
Randy says the 3 cool dudes.
the Zodiac.
Oh, look at that. You think Brad Pitt wrote that World War Z? Oh, man.
That looks terrible.
Oh, well.
Oh, my God. What'd they do? Print that off an Epson printer? HP Instant Ink.
And that is our Pro Wrestling Crate for the month.
Wow.
That's what's up. That's
You
what's
know,
up.
you should start with the gifts and then end with the shirts.
That's probably true. I'll
Shirts,
do that next time.
shirts are pretty hot.
Start with the autograph.
Start with the auto. Yeah, apparently you gotta start with the autograph because it can hit them as the nasty boys, right?
That one caught me off
That was
guard.
crazy.
Nobody care about Brother Brute Eye.
Do you remember the other crates you've opened here and what autographs they were in? I don't remember.
Yes, I think I still have some of them
But
somewhere.
do you remember them?
No.
Okay, great. Let's put that.
My memory is shit.
Let's put that Brad Armstrong back in the box.
What are you doing with all these autographs and pillowcases?
He puts them in that room that we used to film the show in, because then
And
he'll
I-
just forget about it.
And I gotta remember to set something up.
It's kind of like the set we're in right now. It's abandoned once we stop the show. Right, don't come back up here.
Got too much research to do.
Except to clean up. That is one. Is that like a? That's a nice pillowcase.
That's a dope pillowcase.
I know that one's gonna go into the man cave. Whenever
Right,
I
you
get
ain't got
it.
no pillows.
I got so many damn pillows. Oh my god.
I only date women with pillows.
Me too.
You don't say.
Major guns.
He's got that major.
Hey-o.
Oh, wait for that. A Major Guns T-shirt.
That'll be for the Valentine's Day.
Oh my
edition.
goodness.
Norman
So the-
Smiley, Big Wiggle.
So there's some nice T-shirts there. El Generico T-shirt and Sting. Those
This
are my
will-
favorite things in there.
This
Well, the Lucha Brothers pillowcase.
Yeah, that Lucha Bros pillowcase. Holy shit, the bug has come back and attacked.
Wow, no.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, yes, indeed. A nice crate. Does it give you a preview what next month's crate is going to be?
Yes, the next one will. I don't want to say who,
But
but
by the time you get it, might as well be.
the controversial man will be involved in the next crate.
I think he signed a contract to be in every pro wrestling crate from here to Zanzibar.
And there will be a special item from a mystery wrestler. I wonder what that may be.
Ace Steel.
It's a quality wrestler, just said a wrestler.
Let's just say the controversial man and MJF are involved in the next crate.
MJF, a controversial man of his own volition. So,
So
Don't you got an MJF pin?
that's MJF something.
a promise ring, if you would.
John, hit me with a
That'd be nice to get a
beverage.
diamond ring.
What would you like, sir?
I'll take a beer, please.
Regular beer?
'Cause we about to get into Halloween Havoc 2000.
Oh, it was Havoc, all right. It was Havoc.
It really was. It really was. It's our final October show. Next month,
Yeah, John, you might want to hit me. 'cause
the
I'm
first
needed
show
this.
for November, we're going to talk about the Montreal Screwjob.
beer.
Don't y'all hear me talking?
No.
We're busy over here.
Yeah.
Montreal Screwjob, first show in November.
Oh,
John struggling over here.
Choose your destiny.
Anything. Anything good.
John,
Cobra Kai!
John struggling.
Okay, Halloween Havoc, the year Where are we going?
2000.
Halloween Havoc, the year 2000. WCW, brother.
Live from MGM Grand in Las Vegas.
For the 5th time.
They've been there for, it was like 5 years.
Yeah, they said
Y'all-
5 years straight.
something
Y'all
like
ever been there?
No.
Y'all been to Vegas?
Yeah.
Nope.
You've been to Vegas?
Yeah.
No,
I've been
you
to
guys
MGM.
selfish. Don't invite me with nothing.
You don't go nowhere.
I don't.
We invite you to Collision and you go with someone else. Oh,
Not my
boy
fault.
over here. Jeez Louise.
Still going.
But yes, the MGM Grand, like it's when I was there for the Money in the Bank pay-per-view 2022, 2021, one of those. And first of all, that pay-per-view, in my opinion, was one of the worst pay-per-views shows I've ever been to.
Which one you said?
It's the one where Austin Theory won the Money in the Bank.
Oh.
And the only good
Oh,
thing,
you said 2022. I was thinking you saying like 2011, 12.
hell, nah.
Oh, shit. That's
So
a good time.
I've been to MGM Grand Arena because we also stayed at the MGM Grand Hotel, and I was glad to be there. I'm like, this is where Hogan Warrior 2 was. This is where Goldberg DDP was. You know, this is a legendary pro wrestling venue, one that I've never been to before. And I can also say it's old as hell. Man, they need to renovate that place. That thing is ancient. Oh, those chairs suck. The seating sucks. But you can't help but notice that this is it's a legendary venue. It's one of the last places Tupac ever went. And KFD, they're coming for you, and they got you.
Oh, shit.
But yeah,
Oh.
you
You know Jada's watching.
still got to go there. You still got to go there, guys, and make it MGM Grand for some kind of show. But that's the thoughts I had watching the pay-per-view. I'm like, man, this place is ancient. You see all the people, the security guards wearing the green, teal security outfits. It was great, you know. But anyway, Dom.
All right,
Oh,
so
boy.
for our announcers, we got the Hall of Famer Tony Schiavone with Mark Madden and Stevie Ray.
The Hall of Famer.
Now, I mean, it's, you know, if you're a good announcer, and we know all of them, and Michael Cole, the Tony Schiavone's, the Excalibur.
Corey Graves.
If you
Ray.
don't notice them, they're doing a good job. The only thing I noticed during the show is that how different and how separated Mark Madden was to the other team.
Yes.
To Tony, they were sitting right next to each other. Tony Schiavone, Stevie Ray, very serviceable, very good. But Mark Madden is in his own freaking world. He's trying to get himself over, and that's kind of why they wanted him. You know, they wanted a new spark, a new character like Bobby Heenan was. But Bobby Heenan, as we all know,
There's
is
never, ever going to be another Bobby Heenan.
no one looks like Bobby Heenan. Mark Madden was definitely not Bobby Heenan. And he was in
Because
his own
suckers
damn
got
world.
to know.
Slapjack says, yeah. So,
Goodness.
but anyway, that was your announce scene for this Halloween Havoc show.
All right,
You
so
know,
our first.
I got to give props to Tony for that, though. Because that show,
Tony Schiavone?
yeah.
What he do?
He did his job.
Yeah,
That's what he's supposed to do.
he kept that shit together. And
Yeah?
I'm just like, I'd be
Yeah.
like, "Ay, caray." Tony,
Tony's great. You remember when Tank Abbott pulled a knife out on some dude?
oh yeah, and then he
And Tony kept the job. Mark Madden was like, whoa.
yeah, Tony he doesn't get the rap that he needs to get for shit like that, because they need to cover up for some of the mistakes that we do, the wrestlers do in the ring. But whew,
Tony Schiavone, you know, he's one of those guys. He is like a Sting, honestly,
Yes.
where he had his career and he's known for being in WCW. He's known for being part of a bad product, and he got a bad rap for many years. But he, you know, Sting has been around, but Tony Schiavone, you know, had a resurgence with AEW. So did Sting, and they're both back, and now they're getting the props that they deserved all these years.
Yep.
It's like they're good at their job. Plain
Yeah.
and simple, they're good at their job.
Tony Schiavone been in the league for 40 years now. 40 years.
Yeah.
ooh,
This week, as we record.
And him and JR's and Excalibur's action figures on Ringside Collectibles, still boku bucks. Well, they're worth it, I guess.
yes.
So. Anywho.
All right. First match is a three-way dance for the tag team titles. You have the Boogie Knights of Disco Inferno and Alex Wright. John, question.
Yo. Whoa.
Berlin was gone already? Then he went back to the Alex Wright gimmick?
Well, the wall did fall down, but Yes, Alex, right? Yeah. They dropped the Berlin thing, and if you flash back to it, I think Stacy Keebler was part of that, I think. And so was The Wall. Brother, 200,000 feet that way, it's The Wall. No one can see him. But, yeah.
Can somebody explain why he was bald? Maybe I wasn't
Who,
watching.
Alex Wright?
Yeah, why would
Berlin was bald.
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't like the bald with the sideburns. We think you are Shaq back in
attack.
'94.
oh yeah.
All right, so their opponents was the Filthy Animals of Billy Kidman and Rey Mysterio,
With that devastating shooting star press.
Not yet.
going against the Natural Born Thrillers, your tag team champions Mark Jindrak and Sean O'Hare.
Sheesh.
That's right.
I enjoyed the match. It was a solid match.
Yes.
It was decent. It was real decent.
I thought, and being an AEW guy, I thought these guys were moving way too fast. Nothing was. I mean, that's what they had to do. They were young guys, young talent. They just had to go. They just had to have that total nonstop action, and that's what they did. That's what kind of match it was. And in that sense, yeah, it was fun to watch. It was exciting, but nothing retained. The crowd didn't care, and they just kept going. But in the end, the Natural Born Thrillers retained their titles. And if you were sad that they were gone, may I tell you, don't be sad for long, because they'll be back for the rest of the first half of the show.
It's crazy. In 2000, Jindrak and O'Hare had that look. I'm really surprised WWE couldn't do anything with them.
Well, they did.
Especially
They tried,
O'Hare, especially him.
Mark Jindrak was an evolution. And it's a
he could.
He
could have
was.
He could have been.
But that didn't happen.
It's a mystery to me why he was taken out. But how do you go from being eligible to be part of Evolution to gone? Nothing. No more. Nada. But Mark Jindrak did have a long career. He's still wrestling in Mexico as something of the Lion. And Sean O'Hare
Isn't he doing movies down there too? Like as like a
Yeah.
movie or novella villain or whatever the fuck.
like El
he's doing?
Santo and those
Oh,
Conan,
jeez.
all those guys.
And where's Sean O'Hare?
He's buried. He died in about 2014 or 2013. He had a lot of issues. Nothing to do with Roddy Piper or Hulk Hogan or Zach Gowen. He had his own demons, and he's no longer with us.
Sad.
That's it.
That dude just screams superstar just looking at him.
The Sean Don Bomb.
Yeah.
Look at this guy. Who's he think he is, huh?
That was dope. But yo, Disco, he was entertaining. I like how he hit the stunner, but why didn't you go for the pin? You could have had the win right there.
They had so many names for that move. The Chart Buster. They called it the Chart Buster, but then they reneged on it and called it something else.
What did they call it during this one?
The Bus Charter.
Oh, jeez.
But yo, 23 years ago, Rey Mysterio was still on his game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still on his game. That's crazy. But everyone hit their spots. Natural Born Thrillers retain the tag titles.
Wish it was the right call in my opinion. From what I've seen, it's just like maybe because I wasn't watching, but I'm just like, these are the only guys that actually worth it.
Jesus. But
Look at the talent. Like,
yeah,
jeez.
but after the match, Alex Wright was whooping Kidman with a chair, and the champs came down. They started beating Ray down. Conan slid into the ring.
And pulled a Vince McMahon.
He, like me earlier today, tried to do a plank. Yeah. Like, he was not getting up for nothing.
Like, what happened? Did something happen? Like, for real?
He hurt
I
his
don't
back.
know. Like, usually when you slide into the ring, you, like,
No.
try to push
No.
yourself up. No. He just got stomped out.
He
Yeah.
wrestled later. He's fine.
Yeah.
Conan is fine. Never mind his Vince McMahon at the Rumble nonsense. He's fine.
Yeah, but then after that, then the wall comes out for the save, and I still don't understand why Conan didn't get up.
It wasn't
Wait,
the wall.
wait.
He was
AWOL.
I get it now.
Yeah. Oh,
Berlin
now-
Wall.
Yeah, now it makes sense.
Berlin Wall.
Hey!
One more
He'll
for
be
the
here
good
later in the show, too.
guys.
Oh, man. But, all right, but what do you guys think about that match?
The tag match?
Yeah.
One of the better matches of the night. I'll tell you that.
The most action.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and y'all didn't know. Sean O'Hare was Rookie of the Year in 2000. If y'all didn't know that.
PWI.
I'm a
or
Kurt
just-
Angle. Hello.
For WCW.
Eh.
Dom with the
No, wasn't
asterisk.
Kurt 99?
He debuted in 99, but that was his rookie year up until 2000.
Say MLB. Okay, if you want to play a certain amount of games,
Yeah, it
consider a
becomes your
rookie.
rookie year. Yeah. I remember.
Listen, Kurt Angle won the WWF title his rookie year in October at No Mercy 2000. So
Against?
Oh, Jesus. You ready for the next match?
Yeah.
Yes.
So for your hardcore championship, you have AWOL versus
back out.
Reno.
Oh yeah. Reno.
All right, so when I first seen Reno, I said, "Oh shit, that's Tung Po from Kickboxer."
That's what I thought.
That's the first thing I thought. I was like, "Holy shit!"
I can't correct you what his actual name is, but I don't think it's Tong. Something like that. Something like that.
What happened to this dude? What happened to Reno?
Okay, now Reno here, okay, versus AWOL for the hardcore championship. For me, Reno is the originator of the Crossroads and he called it
He did.
Yeah.
the roll of the dice.
Yep.
And
Yep.
that was freaking awesome. Where did he end up? I have no idea. He looks like Vito with some roids on him.
Yes.
But Reno best known. I have limited pictures and graphics for this show that we're called the It Doesn't Matter podcast, week 38. But I managed to pull one out for Reno here, the hardcore champion, because he should get mad respect for introducing the world to the roll of the dice.
Yeah, I agree.
Yo, the first 30 seconds of the match, AWOL went through a table.
Yep. I'm like, match is over, done.
I mean, everything I just said, I'll be honest, I really wasn't interested in the goings-ons of this match.
Yo, I had to, literally put my phone down and watch this because it was so entertaining. Did you see when Reno was just sitting down on the ring, the barricade, and AWOL kicked the garbage can? Oh my God, yo.
Yeah, I remember garbage can moment.
Yo, it was crazy.
There was a lot happening in this match, admittedly, but I didn't really care about Reno or AWOL, so...
Yeah.
Oh, so before they, they started wrestling behind, the whole set and backstage and all that stuff, Halloween Havoc 2000, presented by WCW Backstage Assault.
Hey, how about that?
Yeah.
Synergy
That was
Yeah.
I used to like that game.
for PS1.
N64,
N64,
brother.
yep.
That's what I had.
Remember, he was a Nintendo guy.
Had for N64.
I love it.
Nintendo 64.
But yeah, I liked how AWOL threw the computer monitor at Reno and it wasn't even plugged in. It was just like
Yeah,
just
it just
something on the
sitting there.
screen. Like it was like a dummy computer. Dummy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Reno rolled the dice and he got the win.
Cool.
Good. Match
Oh
over.
my goodness.
Jesus.
All right.
Damn right it's over.
So your next hold on. Wait, we're not done yet.
Hold
so
on.
you had the perfect event, which is Sean Stasiak and Chuck Palumbo come down and they beat up AWOL. And then Chavo Guerrero, I'm assuming that's Lenny Lane. Was that Lenny Lane?
Oh, no, that was the Corporal Cajun.
Yep.
What was
Lash LaRue.
that was Lash LaRue. Okay. He comes out and they clear the ring and they had some cheesy WCW music in the background.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm like,
Yep.
Do you know what the original one was?
yes. I went on YouTube because I heard that same cheesy song later on that night when they came back out. I was like, that can't be the song. And then I
No,
went
it's
on
not.
there. They-
If any of y'all watch Rush Hour,
oh
whoa,
my
what
goodness.
is it good for? It was a WCW knockoff of that.
They had like 3 versions of the song.
Oh my god. Fuck.
All right, so I got worked up for this next segment because they showed a backstage segment with Shane Douglas and the Natural Born Thrillers. And then literally, I was like, how the hell is Reno, Chuck Palumbo, and Sean Stasiak backstage all dressed up? Then they finally put the caption that says earlier today.
Like,
I was like, wait, what? I was like,
yeah, what are you doing? I'm like, oh.
oh my God.
They could have easily said, listen, this is from earlier today and then, but nope, they didn't explain it till like, hey.
Yo, the first fucking 2 segments, all this damn Natural Born.
They were
Thriller
all over the show.
Yes.
Who's
God.
booking at this time?
Booking?
Russo, right?
I think
Ed
they were going.
Ferrara.
I don't know. I actually don't know. I actually did think about that. I have no idea
Oh my
who was booking
God.
at this time. No clue.
And none of these guys is relevant nowadays. That's the crazy thing about it. You got Sean Stasiak, who's a chiropractor.
A natural chiropractor.
You
right
have
now.
Chuck Palumbo. I don't know. Like
He's hanging out in Providence.
Johnny the Bull doing bull things. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Doing
man.
bullshit.
What happened to Mike Sanders?
Who is Mike Sanders? Somebody please explain
he was
to
in
me.
TNA.
I'll tell
though.
you who Mike Sanders is. He's Adam Cole's father.
What?
No, Mike Sanders, above average Mike Sanders in the Natural Born Thrillers in WCW at this time, they were pushing the hell out of him and the Natural Born Thrillers. But watching him, looking at him with his giant head, he reminds me of Adam Cole, baby. So, and that's not a demerit. That's a positive thing, you know. So
Didn't have his charisma though.
he did, you know, WCW. I mean WWF when they picked everybody up, they just didn't like him, so they didn't want to use him. So
All right, so after this, we get a video package of Goldberg on Thunder missing the spear, running to the turnbuckle, and he's all messed up.
Not the first time
Goldberg
that's
might
happened.
miss his match later on that night against Chronic. And then after that, we see Chronic backstage and just basically saying, clear him. That's basically it.
yeah, I guess
It was
so.
a short segment backstage. But we had an impromptu tag team match with Palumbo and Sean Stasiak versus Cajun and Loco.
Yeah.
And they had a lot of friction in this damn match. It was nothing special. It was nothing special.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
And Misfits in actions with the win. Oh my
They
goodness.
like as wrestling as just wrestlers, they were not on the same page at all, and they were just too new. I mean, Chavo Guerrero was the freaking ring general here.
Yeah.
He tried to do the best he could, but those guys were just too green. They couldn't.
Yeah, you can see Stasiak was just.
He
I don't know
This
what
is
they.
after he was meat.
This is after.
Yeah, 'cause he was meat like 97. No, 99.
Yeah, he came back to WWE during the Alliance nonsense, and Planet Stasiak. You remember that?
I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that. Dummy.
Crack.
All right.
Yeah, there's just too much bullshit in that match. I was just like, ugh.
So it's Halloween Havoc, and there's
Sorry.
not much Halloween going on here.
And
there's
we
a
got costumes coming up backstage. We
There's
got,
a bunch of havoc though.
Actually, we have the franchise Shane Douglas with Tori
Oh.
Wilson dressed as Wonder Woman versus Tigress and Conan.
Tori.
And yo, I would.
I'm not. I don't like blondes, but that blonde is.
man. All right, so you can't do this anymore. But Shane Douglas, he was stomping out Tigress.
Yeah.
I was like, yo,
I'm like,
God, what
is this real?
he was stomping her out. It was crazy.
And it's not like she's like built like China. There's no chicks
This
in
chick is probably like
WCW.
120 pounds. And
I don't even
Shane
think she's
Douglas
that.
maybe like 250 pounds, and he literally just stomping her out.
Tigress
You know, that's
reminded me
crazy.
of Zelina Vega right now, and Shane Douglas is basically like me.
You wish you looked like Shane Douglas.
I
Now.
can look halfway like that.
I don't like Shane. I never liked Shane Douglas. Shane Douglas sucks.
You don't like Dean?
Hell no.
Nah, nothing about him. Nothing about Shane Douglas at all. He's always smiling too much too. Your ass got franchised.
I did like his move
outta
though.
here.
That move was dope.
It's a move that like
You don't
they
see that.
always-
Nobody
no.
does that.
Pittsburgh plunge.
Yeah.
What was that?
It was like
Double underhook? No.
yeah, it was like kind of like set up like the rock bottom, but he just like dropped down to what was it like his
To your
knees or his
knee.
ass?
Oh,
something
you
Yeah.
like that?
I like that move.
It was.
Hey,
It's a
You don't
simple
see
move.
nobody do it. That's
Yeah.
I
why.
call it the straight jacket elevator drop.
It's basically like a front face stunner.
It's like a flatliner, but you go down instead of
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's basically it.
So you just
call the garbage
Funny.
compactor.
All right. So Conan comes out, makes the save. Now we have a mixed tag team match. The match is all over the place. Charles Robinson took a Bronco Buster. He was like,
yeah. Give me more.
yeah, for real.
Me too.
Long story short, Filthy Animals win. It was terrible.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
Yes.
So far, all these matches we've seen, terrible.
Not
Oh,
worth.
hold on, not the first one.
It was okay.
Yeah, but it's not worth pay-per-view money.
yeah, it ain't,
No.
that's like a SmackDown.
Thunder.
Who watches Thunder?
WCW Pro.
Who watches NXT?
Whoever got Peacock.
I got
No
Peacock.
replays.
And
Watch
I
it live.
still don't watch it.
All right, so
I need
our
to, though.
next match that we have is a first blood DNA match with Marcus. Oh no, he's not Marcus Alexander Bagwell no more.
Yeah,
We've
still.
been saying his name for the past few weeks. He's Buff Bagwell going against David Flair, Ric
Oh,
Flair's
my
son.
God. David Flair. Now he's fine. See, he has no personality. David Flair was finally adopting some mannerisms
Yeah.
of his dad,
It
and
was terrible.
yeah, it's pretty
It was
bad.
terrible.
So
All right,
Don,
so
please explain the rules of this match because it's just like why
all right, so
Jesus.
I don't know the reason why they want a DNA test.
I do
Or what's the reason why they want a DNA test?
because Stacy's preggers and Buff Daddy might be the daddy.
All right. So basically, it was a first blood match, and whoever strikes blood first, they lose.
But
And they gotta take the sample, the blood sample.
no, they just wanted Buff's sample. They didn't care about David because he doesn't have the stuff to make her preggers.
It was the most bizarre scenario for a matchup, and they, Buff got bloodied. I mean, he didn't Buff win the match,
Buff won.
but he got beat up after the match, and that's where David Flair got the sample of DNA from old Buff Daddy. Ran backstage somewhere to find his terrible actor DNA friend from Quest Diagnostics. He gave him a sample, and I guess we'll find out the conclusion on next night's Monday Nitro.
I'm sorry, that blood sample's contaminated because he's fucking bleeding himself. What the fuck is that?
Hey, it was the 90s, man. Or 2000s, excuse me.
Jesus. Oh my.
Buff won the match with a blockbuster and a chair shot.
Well,
Good
he was
God.
already, David was already bleeding. He hit him with a blockbuster, and then was it Charles or whoever was the ref? Oh no, he's bleeding. All right, I'm like.
And after the match, Lex Luger returned. He clotheslined Buff Bagwell.
Yeah.
And then he pushed him into the ring post, causing Buff to bite his lip and bleed. And then David took the sample.
Hey, this is just. Why'd you even make him lose to have him win?
Well, that's what they do. Someone has to get heat on Buff Bagwell. If Lex Luger's going to come back and beat up a guy who lost, who cares? Have him beat up a guy who won. It's like, hey, you ruined his celebration,
Well, like I think Tony said it too. How many times is he gonna turn on somebody?
Yeah.
Like,
what is the Big Show?
Yeah. I'm like,
Who's the Big Show? Said Mark Madden.
oh my god. So far, no bueno.
Our next match is another match featuring a natural born thriller. You got Mike Sanders going against the Cat in a kickboxing match.
Golly, as I was watching it,
And the winner is going to be the Kamish.
it wasn't the fans. I was texting Dom, like, I really don't want to watch this fucking show. This show sucks. Like,
I wanted to text him that too, and I was like, I'm gonna keep all comments to myself.
so I made it this far in the show, and on Peacock, because I got the cheaper one, I fast forward right to before the commercial break, just to get the ending. Because I'm like, I do not care about this stupid match. And the only thing that's going to matter anyway is the ending, and there you go.
Yo, that shit. I enjoyed the Cat fucking Mike Sanders up. Did you see that cartwheel kick he did?
I'm sorry. I don't want to fuck with that dude even right now. You could just
man.
tell he's legit kick your ass badass.
What I was telling Dom was that, I told all these guys in the room that I did a Nitro rewatch, from 95 all the way to 2001. But with a caveat being, I only watched stuff I was interested in. So when I watched like 2000 WCW or whatever, I skipped all the shit like this. I skipped the natural born throws. I skipped some of the cruiserweights and luchadors. I skipped things like that. But I watched the stuff I wanted to see, like a Luger, Sting, or Big Papa Pump, Booker T. Like,
you really skipped the luchadors back in the day?
not like,
Not the 96 through 90.
if it was like Super Clo versus El Dandy.
I agree.
If it was like Ultimo Dragon and...
Who are you to doubt El Dandy?
I didn't doubt him, I just had I skipped him. So you're scrolling through a Nitro, like, hey, there's Booker T and Bret Hart. Like, ooh, let me check that out. I missed that back in the day.
Wait, Booker T winning against Bret Hart?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's during that time where I wasn't watching WCW.
Shit,
right?
nobody watching 2000.
Nobody watched WCW, so what? There's no excuse. Here, watch the Nitros and Thunders. Shoot.
All right, so Shane Douglas came down, and in the second round, he got into it with a Cat, pulled out the chain, clocked the Cat.
That's your third round, actually, bro.
No, he came down. Was it second round, third round?
Third round.
It doesn't matter.
He came in and interfered in the third round, and that was it.
Wow, someone's paying attention. Didn't skip the
And
match.
I didn't even fucking take notes.
It doesn't matter. And Mike Sanders with the victory because of a count out. This damn booking, WCW booking they got.
Cat out.
Wait, it was a kickboxing match at first, and then it turned into a match. I was like,
It was a kickboxing match, but you had to the count of 10 to get up.
yeah, he
and
got
then-
up.
Yeah, but then you got like a count of 10, like get in the ring, something like that. You got like 2 counts for something. I don't know.
And a cat has 9 lives.
And who was Miss Jones?
I don't know.
Miss Jones.
Mr. Jones and me.
She was with a cat.
See, you skipped that part.
If she was hot, like, sky blue or something, I'd watch it. Next match.
Oh, man. All right, our next match, we have Vampiro going against that 70s guy, Mike Awesome.
this.
Man, Mike Awesome has some good ass hair.
I thought I was looking at John Morrison for a second.
That shit was nice. that shit was flowing. Just let your soul glow. That's how that shit was.
Yeah, I was like, what am I watching?
Oh my goodness. Yo, Vampiro. Watching Vampiro when he debuted in WCW like 99,
late 99, yeah.
Like I
thought it was
remember, I'm like,
98.
all right, it was kind of weird, but yo, he had like a great look to him.
And I'll tell you this, they didn't change the music. That song of his they came out to, Insane Clown Posse, you'd think they'd bleep that out or something. It's actually on WCW Mayhem the Music. But, yeah, that was a good tune.
Don't you got that CD?
I do.
There you go.
There's 2 covers, one with Sting, one with Goldberg. Which one did I get?
Sting!
Goldberg.
Wow, divisive in this room. I got Goldberg!
Wow. Wow.
Look at those major guns.
I'll show the tattoo.
Look at that tattoo.
All right, but yeah, if Vampiro wins the match against Mike Awesome, he gets a title shot against the World Heavyweight Champion the next night on Monday Nitro.
What a weird stipulation.
The fight goes into the crowd. Reminder,
Oh.
the sponsor is WCW Backstage Assault.
Yep.
Every single match so far has been, well, the last like 2 matches have been outside the ring
That-
and all over the place.
That video game is typical of the 1990s, the 90s and 2000, I guess. Fine, guys. Where like they're gonna release a wrestling game, and there's no ring.
That is true. I
Yeah.
actually like that shit. That and Mayhem.
All right.
Man. All right. Then Vampiro hits Mike Awesome with a mic stand and a cane. Did you guys see the fan that tried to attack Mike Awesome?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. Them dudes, they was banging out in the crowd.
And then they had
Next thing you know, the fan, Vampiro's picking up Mike Awesome, and then the fan just like
Mike Awesome
ran over and
gave him-
like headbutt him, and then they both start beating him up, stopping him out. Then Mike Awesome starts selling again, like
Yeah.
oh my god, I was cracking.
When
up.
they're in the outside, don't touch the wrestlers.
Then they in the ring with a chair, and they start doing a chair fight.
Oh yeah, that's Cool Ray's favorite thing. The chair fight from hell.
Basically.
The pillow fight. The ching, ching.
I don't
Sabu.
like that. I don't like that sound effect.
Sabu. But Vampiro with overhead belly off the top rope. That was pretty cool. Then Mike Awesome with an awesome bomb off the top rope for the win.
Oh my
Ooh.
god, that
Ooh.
You want to talk about? Yeah,
You see that replay? I think he was concussed.
That belly
Maybe
to
that's
belly.
why he got dementia now.
I'm sorry.
Who knows?
That belly to belly almost killed both of those
Vampiro
guys.
has dementia?
There you go.
Yeah,
See, you got to scratch your head. He was doing the same thing.
all those chair shots he took too.
All right. Do you guys think this was a good match?
No.
No,
Good. Okay.
the
Okay.
ending was fine with me.
I'm sorry. I also skipped this match.
You know what?
hey, listen, I know there's a watch along of sorts, but I skipped this match too. I just didn't care. Like, I like Mike Awesome. I appreciate him. And Vampiro, I know he's something, but it's like, I just didn't care about these guys, so I just skipped it.
I watched the whole fucking show, and
Yeah,
I'll
you
explain why
Yeah.
at the end.
All right, cool. All right, next match. Do this for
Come
Kuna.
on, Dom,
Oh,
Do this for
my
Kuna
goodness.
Senior.
please.
So
Kuna.
your next match, you have Team Canada of Lance Storm and Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Oh,
You heard me? Hacksaw Jim Duggan, who's pro USA, he's down with Team Canada.
then he
Listen,
just
you know-
survived cancer.
You know
at
why
time,
that
too?
is? Because the United States healthcare system
Failed
wouldn't-
him. Yep.
Failed him. So he had to go to Canada and get
Free
free healthcare.
Yep. And they had a valet. They had the Major Guns.
Canada.
Major Guns with them.
Canada. Canada.
What a wimp.
Versus General Rection.
Erection.
General Rection.
Jew.
If you don't know who General Rection is, that was Hugh Morris. And this is
Bill
for
DeMott.
your WCW Canadian United States Championship. Oh my God. Hacksaw looking
Wait,
crazy.
so it was a handicap match for a singles title.
Yes. Yep. Hacksaw looking crazy with all that Canadian gear.
Yeah.
And then this is when I Googled the MIA theme song, because that shit was terrible. The match was, my note says, the match is terrible.
Yep.
Duggan looked washed up. He accidentally knocks the ref out. Primetime Elix Skipper runs out with the flag in a 2x4, and Major Guns hit him with the flag.
Was Eli with
Team Canada.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And Rection with a Russian leg sweep on Duggan with the 2x4 moonsault that he completely missed.
Yep.
And he got a new U.S. champion.
Yep.
And Lance Storm is standing there looking stupid.
Yep. Because
If I could be serious for a moment.
Major Guns distracted that.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
I mean, I would stay tuned for a Lance Storm match and segment, but
Hacksaw wearing Team Canada shit?
I know. I was not a fan of
No!
that. I was not a fan of that part, but I was like, oh, God. Let me just keep watching. Next!
Your next match, you have the Chosen One,
chosen one.
Jeff Jarrett, going against
The franchise.
the franchise,
The real franchise.
Sting.
Oh my God.
Yo, like I said, what Remy said earlier, 23 years later, these two guys are still wrestling. Jarrett still looks in phenomenal shape. Sting, he's doing what he can do right now, but it is what it is.
He's
You
had
being-
more injuries
You
on
being 63 years old, it is what it is.
Now this match was Halloween Havoc.
Oh.
It was Halloween Mayhem. That's what that shit was. Oh, my Lord.
Oh. How many Scorpion Death Drops?
All right, so my notes. I'm just gonna read what I have in my notes.
Oh
right here.
yeah.
Please.
The match was nothing special. So you have someone come out dressed as Surfer Sting,
Okay.
and then the real Sting go up to him and hit him with a Scorpion Death Drop.
Yep.
Then another Sting comes down with the crowd, was face paint all fucked up. That shit was crooked to the side,
That was when he won the belt from Ric Flair.
and hell, his hair wasn't even blonde. That shit was.
He looked like Kwee-Wee.
She was like this damn color. Like Sting's hair is never that damn color.
Next one.
And
Then after that, Sting's getting fed up with all the Sting interruptions. Then you get high blood pressure Wolfpack Sting. He came out. Do you know who that is? Do you know who that is right
Please
there?
tell me who that is.
That is
Cobra.
Chris Harris, Wildcat.
Wait.
That's Wildcat Chris Harris right there.
Was he? What? He was part of the company? Well, he was
Sorry about your damn blood pressure.
Yeah, so
So he was a part of the power
Wolfpack,
plant.
yeah, Wolfpack Sting came out.
Oh,
the
jeez.
fans loved the theme song. Jared takes advantage with the bat and suplexes him on the stage.
I have a thought.
And then another Sting comes through the ring and pulls Sting through the ring.
The Crow
Oh my
Sting.
God, the Crow Sting.
And then guess
Then
what?
the Sting got out the damn ring, or out from the hole, and the fake Sting was busted open. And then another Sting comes down from the Raptors.
Oh, that was
Lights
bad.
go out.
And
Yeah.
then
That was after Owen, by the way.
after Owen Hart passed away,
They
they
still
still
did that
bringing
shit.
people coming down from the Raptors.
What are you thinking? What are you
And then
thinking?
Sting with a death drop through the table.
Yeah.
And then Bloody Sting came out and cracked Sting, and Sting no-sold it. Then Jarrett cracked Sting with a guitar, match over. Jeff Jarrett beats Sting. Jesus Christ, man.
Can I say? So Wolfpack Sting came out with Wolfpack music, and it got a big pop, right? So maybe that's what they're going for. But why didn't the other Stings come out to the old Sting music?
That'd have been dope.
Sting
Yeah.
had two different musics in the '90s. He had this one, no
The
lyrics.
one I love. I love that one.
Yeah, that was great. And then he had the Man Called Sting theme, which I also enjoyed. Why can't they come out to those? But only Wolfpack Sting came out to Wolfpack music.
They couldn't afford all that.
Yeah, I guess.
Ay, ay, ay. Basura.
Oh my.
I mean, it's another crummy match, but at least it had the star power I was looking for, and it had some crazy wackiness that I did not remember. So, you know what? Halloween Havoc approved for Sting and Jeff Jarrett.
They didn't need all the fucking gimmicks. You don't need gimmicks. You already had the gimmicks selling it, bro.
The only gimmicks Abel likes is the one he's wearing on his shirt. Hey, yo.
Shit. Oh, speaking of W7, didn't they have Chucky?
Yeah, that's why he's here today.
Was he on NXT as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my Lord, Brad Dorff making that money.
Hey, with,
remember-
with his daughter too.
I remember since the 8th grade, we all went to go see freaking Brian and Chucky at the Regal Cinemas.
Yes, I've seen that.
Oh, man. And the first tune that comes out is Rob Zombie. Anyway, next match.
All right, so we see Booker T backstage with the high and tight afro. That shit was tight.
Yeah.
Oh, that Booker T, that's a different Booker T than
Yeah.
the Booker T that came later to WWE, but whatever.
Yeah, for real. So this next match, you have Booker T, who's your World Heavyweight Champion, going against Freakzilla, Scott Steiner. Booker T came out to don't hate the player, hate the game. Michael Buffer, he announced the match, Big Fight Feel.
Yep.
Scott Steiner, man, he was pissed off backstage because it wasn't a main event match. Wait a minute, why Booker T in the ring right now? We supposed to be in the main event.
Then he beat up Ricky Gonzalez or whatever. Ricky Santana.
Ricky Santana.
I look him up.
He beat him up. Then he actually choked him out.
Yeah.
And then, Jesus Christ, man, Scott Steiner, he was huge, man. Oh my God, talking about a genetic freak. He looked like a roided freak.
He made one clothesline look so powerful with just Jesus.
Oh
my
match has so much potential, and
it really did. But yo,
WCW again.
So, watching this show in 2000, WCW had no damn DQs because every single match they always fight in the crowd and it was always some chair shots. I don't know if you noticed this whole damn show. They had the whole same pattern. It was the same thing. And yeah, but all right, let me get to my notes. I have Scott Steiner, Scott with an ugly ass slam through Booker through the announce table. That shit was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Scott talking shit to Stevie Ray. Why isn't Stevie Ray wrestling anymore?
Yeah, did he transition to just
John's cousin. Anyways, was Scott Steiner a natural heel? Because Booker T was laying on the ground and he hit him with a snot rocket. Like, ain't no way in the world you doing that to me. I'll get up and I'll fuck you up if you do some shit like that. Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, we fighting for that.
Booker goes for the sidekick and Scott Steiner hit him with a pipe. They get pissed off. He hanged Charles Robinson in the tree of woe in the corner, hanging him upside down.
Oh my.
And then Scott takes out another ref. Steiner recliner. He takes out another ref. This is for the World Heavyweight title. Now you finally get disqualification. Like, Scott, what the hell are you doing? Jeff Jarrett comes down trying to stop Scott Steiner. The man just went nuts.
He almost went after a fan during the match. I'm like, oh, he's fucking seriously pissed. Like, what is going on here?
Roid rage.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus. Look at him, man. That man was huge right there, man.
He was,
it was all gimmick, though. Scott, it was all gimmick at the time. They wanted to create this lore about who Scott Steiner was and I knew their reputation, and you know what? It's not real. It's all kayfabe, brother.
Do you remember when he came out with that damn tiger?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, fucking
what the fuck? He just walks out with a tiger?
He ain't Mike Tyson?
Oh, jeez.
I don't care. You ain't controlling an animal that fucking huge.
Watch, we're going to see Braun Breaker with a tiger at WrestleMania.
Oh, hell no.
Tiger's name is Suge Knight. All right. And your main event.
Main event.
Might want to delete that. We might get sued.
Well, he in jail. Who ain't suing us? Fuck him.
We'll be dancing in the videos. Main event time.
Wow, you've been referencing a lot of BT lately.
Main event time. Chronic. Coming out to music that wasn't theirs.
That was theirs. Chronic.
Here's what happened. Here, you know this. So they came out to the Chronic music, and then they were going to be announced as winners, and then they played the Chronic music again, the real Chronic music. Little catch there.
All right.
And then Goldberg came out.
All right, so I'm going to say this. The match was 3 minutes long. This is your main event. Booker T tried to give Goldberg some time because he was hurting, but he got cleared. Next, the main event. So, Chronic double teams Goldberg. Goldberg spears Brian Clark through the table. 1, 2, 3. Eliminated. Jackhammers Brian Adams. 1, 2, 3. Goldberg's 14-0. That's your streak.
Done.
That's
Show's
your show.
over. Show's over.
Oh my God, we're just about time.
Oh my God, it's time.
It's time to go.
Just like Halloween Havoc, the year 2000 ended abruptly almost. Really almost. It's kind of like how this show is ending abruptly almost because we decided to go for 60 minutes and I will hit stop recording at 60 minutes of this show. And that's what we're going to do. But
and like I said, the show was trash. Halloween Havoc was supposed to be WCW's one of the top pay-per-views like SummerSlam. It wasn't.
This was a car crash, and every time I looked, I could not stop looking at the car crash. Just don't look at the car crash, but then
it was terrible.
Oh my God, look at that.
It was terrible. October is over, but guys, next month the first episode in November. We're gonna talk about the Montreal Screwjob. I can't
Fuck
wait.
you.
Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, who you got? Send in the questions. Randy, get them ready. Let's go.
We're desperate all the time. It's time to go. I'm Poppy Bladino. We got John. We got the notorious one, John. Tom.
And we've got Taylor Swift. We'll see you next week. Goodbye, everybody.
Shake it off, baby.